All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started. So Frank is going to be presenting for us today. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Please make sure that you are self-muted during the presentation. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat, or when he's ready, you can begin asking questions as well. So Frank, it's all you.
All right, perfect. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with introduction. I'm Frank Viela. I'm the digital media associate at Assets, and Thomas and Shelby have asked me to put together this group chat so we can go over how to download the content, how to find that content that can be downloaded, as well as how to work stuff in iMovie, how to export it, how to upload it, and other accessories that we can use on site besides our cell phones, and also how to use our settings within the iPhone as well. And at the end, I'll be going over another software that you can use on site that you can download for free through a trial period, and then after that, you can use it and pay a subscription, which is only $9.99. But I'll get down to that down the road. But like Shelby said, go ahead and put your comments in the comment box, all your questions. But we're gonna go ahead and start off with how to download the content. Go ahead and screen share my screen right here. So the way that I start off with downloading my content is that if I have someone, a client asking me to create a video for them, I sent them a link to put in all their videos or content that I create into a folder in Dropbox. So with that being said, I already have one right here. It's called a virtual tour, VR tutorial. What I usually do, I just usually click that right there, and then I download it. After that happens, click OK, and it starts downloading immediately. After it starts to download, can you guys see that? Oh, can you guys see that screen? Shelby, are you able to see that screen, Shelby?
I can see your Dropbox, yes.
I'm sorry?
I can see your Dropbox, yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so once that starts to download, it will download into a zip file that you see right here. That zip file then opens up into all the videos that you need and all the stills that I have right there. So that's one way that you can download all your content that a client or someone like myself would be sending you, all the content within a folder. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and open up iMovie. Just like that. As I've stated in the video that I've uploaded for SOD, there's multiple ways of uploading or importing your media into iMovie. You can either go up to here and press File and Import, or you can import through here, or you can just drag and drop. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and look up all the media that I imported from my Dropbox and find it and locate it. So since I have it on my desktop already, I'm just gonna scroll down to where it says VR tutorial, click that, and import selected. So as you can see right there, all my videos and my pictures that I have within those folders have already been uploaded. So all I have to do now is kind of just scan through all these little videos that I have to see which ones I like and which order I would like them to go in. And the really cool thing about iMovie is that if you just pan over these videos, they show you in real time exactly what the videos are. So the way that I like to put these videos together, I like to start in with the living room, then show the kitchen, and then from the kitchen I like to go into the bedroom, and then the bedroom into the bathrooms, the restrooms. So right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop. I like this one. If y'all watched the video already that I have on as University, you can go ahead and just drag and drop. And I like this one the most just because in the beginning, it has a little reveal shot right here in the beginning. But I don't want that whole piece. So what I'm gonna do is just zoom over here, just kind of scan over this little part right here and just drag it in. And as you can see in real time on that video on the top right there, you can see that it starts to scoot in. And from there, I'll just keep looking at other videos that I want to also import again. So I'll go ahead and put this one in as well. And you just keep doing this over and over and over. Go ahead and enlarge this. So if you want to watch the whole video, it is on S University. So I won't go in on exactly how to put them all together and or just finish the whole video, but this is pretty much just how you kind of want to do it whenever you create your tutorials, your virtual tours on your own property. After that, you can right click, and as you can see right here, you can add freeze frame, which is going to take a certain frame that you have it right here, that you have right here on this little screen, and it'll just take a quick picture, and it'll leave it as a frozen frame. You can also play with the speed right here. So if you want to make this video slower or faster, this little ball, the way I did that was I went to hide speed, and also I went back to show speed editor. That opens up a little ball right here that you can either drag in, make the video faster, or to make it more cinematic, you can actually extend it and it makes it slower. So when you play it backwards, it looks just like that instead of what it used to look like, where it looked like this. If you don't have a stabilizer on hand, it's a lot easier to just slow motion your video within the software, because if you notice, I was walking, but when you play it back in slow motion like this, you hardly see any movement whatsoever. So that's why I like to slow motion it, in case I didn't use a stabilizer or something that allows me to keep very stable footage. So after that, I also want to import a logo at the end. Oops. Just drag and drop this right there. And the cool features about iMovie is that when you click a video, you can also go up here to this top portion of the screen, and you can do all types of edits. You can play with the colors, darkness, and the saturation. You can crop in certain videos. You can crop to fill, which is if you want a certain part of the frame only, it's going to be that part, and then you can move it up to wherever you want it for it to transition a certain way. Same with the Kensen burn. That's exactly what that is. And also, you want to also import audio. So when you go ahead and import audio, you want to go up to the top left right here where it says audio. Click that, and then whatever music you have in your library that is not copyrighted, you can go ahead and drop that in. So as you can see, I do have a lot of other stuff here that I can put in. I'm just gonna play something funny and put in the Superman theme song. Drop that in right there, and then once you play it, it plays it back just like that. You can also move this around, and you can also clip the song however you want. These little dots right here creates a little wave of not having to start the song off so strong. So it'll start off really low, and then the volume will go up. Over here with the logo, the way that I like to transition these logos sometimes is just keeping it still. So I'm just gonna go right here and crop in, and I'm gonna crop to fill. I'm actually gonna do fit because it'll just fit the whole screen. So whenever you have that, you have the logo at the end. All right, once you've watched the tutorial on S University of how to actually put these together, you want to export this out. So to export this out, you're gonna go ahead and go to the top left. You're gonna click File, and you're gonna go ahead and press Share. Right here, there's various ways that you can share. So I'm gonna go ahead and just create a file. This right here is gonna be the final video. Once you have it completely finished, you can scan through it and it'll show you what you have. Your description right here, you can change the name, the movie, the tag, and also the audio. You usually just want to leave it video and audio. You can change the resolution if you want, but it's always best to keep it at 1080. Depending on how fast you want this to download or to actually finish rendering out, you can either lower or higher the resolution. After that, you just press next. And then you can go ahead and download it, or you can download to wherever you want. I'm gonna go ahead and put it here on my desktop. I'm just gonna name it VR. And right here on this top right corner is gonna be a little circle that's gonna tell you exactly how much time it takes for it to start downloading or for it to finish rendering out. So while that's taking its time, you can go ahead and start asking me questions, and I'll answer them while that takes its time downloading. Was anyone confused throughout this session? Or is there any other questions that you want me to answer?
Don't be afraid to ask question, guys. He's here to help. So if anyone has any questions or comments, maybe they'd like him to cover or go back over, please let me know. Or make me ask him while we have him.
Yeah, don't be shy. I'm definitely here to help. This is really fast, and like I said, there is a video on Ads University of how to do it. But I know there's a lot of questions of downloading or other ways of doing certain things. So don't be shy to ask whatever question you have. Is there is this only
Question in the
available on
chat.
So I was told that this iMovie app is also available for PC. So some people are telling me yes, and some people are telling me no. But Shelby, you confirmed that you can download this on a PC computer, correct?
Correct. You can download it as long as you have Windows available. You can just Google iMovie and then it'll give you the option to download for Mac or for Windows.
Perfect. So with this app as well, you can download it onto your cell phones, and you can also edit on the go. Right here, I'm fixing to show you guys another program that you can actually benefit from. It's called Adobe Rush. It works exactly like iMovie. The really cool thing about it is that I feel like it's a lot more user friendly. So you can download it on your phone on the go. If you have videos on your phone that you want to edit, it's very seamless. It's very timeless, and the learning curve on it is very slim. As you can see, it's it's a very nice program. It's very easy to use. Here's a video of
Having
it.
speed ramping as part of the Adobe Rush product now, it's going to be so much easier because if I wanted to add a snippet and it was just a little too slow or didn't really have much energy, if I just speed it up, add a cool song, it can make it so much more interesting to the viewer.
So this is Adobe Rush. Like I said, there is, I believe, a 14-day free trial that you can download, and after that, it's $9.99. This one would probably be the best one over iMovie, I'd say, because it's compatible for Mac and also PCs. And I have a question here. So does it matter what type of iPhone we have? Are you asking to edit the video or to record, or can you extend a little bit on that question, please? So right here on my top right, the sharing is successful. Successful. I can go ahead and close that. And as you can see, my video is now right here. So it is an MP4 format, so it's exactly what I'm looking for. And now when I grab this video, I can go ahead and just upload it to any program I want. I can upload it to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or wherever you want to upload this video to. You have any more questions? I know I didn't really, Justice, I didn't really answer your question. I'm still wondering where it says, so does it matter what type of iPhone we have? I'm still trying to figure out if you're asking if if it's a phone that you use to edit on or record your footage.
So with the iPhone, it has the iMovie app already downloaded into the phone. Are we able to use that app, or should we download this particular app to our phone and insert our
Um,
that way?
Perfect. Yeah, so the one that's already on your cell phone, it should be more easier to use than the ones on a computer, just because the settings in there are a lot easier to function. There's less settings, but if you really want to get the whole immersion of the program, I would definitely download it onto the computer.
Okay. Okay, great.
Is there any more questions? If you want, you can go ahead and unmute yourselves and ask me anytime you want. So I know there should be a lot of questions from this. So while we wait as well, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some equipment that you guys can utilize on your sites. Right here I know some people, some sites don't have the budget, but if you do want to up your game from a cell phone, which the iPhones nowadays are even better than some most cameras. But this right here was my first camera that I started off with a long time ago. It has all the accessories that you need to record a really good video, and it's also very stable as well. Now, if you're gonna stay with just your cell phones, this is what you can also utilize right here. These are gimbals that you can attach your cell phone to and create very stable footage. And of course, we already talked about Adobe Rush. Like I said, they do give you a 14-day free trial, and from there you can play with it and see what you like about it. You can even Google or YouTube tutorials on how to use it. But I would probably say, like I said earlier, that this one is a little bit more superior than iMovie, just because it gives you a lot more settings to work with. It's so much more easier on the phone, and it's always best on the go in case you want to just upload something immediately. Cassandra, are we allowed to use our personal cell phones to download iMovie without our personal data being used? It is gonna ask you to download through Wi-Fi just because iMovie is a large file. It's gonna ask you to use your data just for a little bit of the time that you're downloading iMovie. Did that answer the question? Now, if you also want to um, use for example, if you download iMovie and you have videos on your phone that you want to use, you can even just import videos that you have on your cell phones. For example, if you are on sites and you record a room video tour through your cell phone and you just want to upload that immediately, but you want to do a few little edits here and there, it's really nice that you have your cell phone and iMovie incorporated into your cell phone. So when you open iMovie, you can also import, you can click, there's a feature on the phone that says import from cell phone, just like any other app out there. It'll import the video into iMovie. And as soon as you import into iMovie, you can go ahead and start playing with it. Hopefully that answered your question more. Yes, iMovie can be used on iPads. I personally use iMovie on mine as well. But if you do have iPads, I would also say try using this app right here, Adobe Rush. Try the 14-day free trial. I feel like you guys would not be disappointed whatsoever. These are really good questions, you guys. Y'all keep sending them in. I love answering these. And I got mail. Shelby and Thomas, do y'all have any questions to ask?
Hi, Dawn. I thought you covered everything very well. Thomas, did you have any comments?
No, just really appreciate you showing everyone kind of some tips and tricks. I didn't know about Rush. That's really awesome. So we appreciate you going through this with everyone. I think everyone here really enjoyed what you showed, and I'm sure some questions will pop up. So we'll probably have some of that through the week, Frank, that we'll shoot over to you.
Of course, yeah. Anytime that you have any questions for me, my personal email is, or my actually email is frank.viela@asaliving.com. So shoot me a question anytime, and I try to answer them as fast as possible. And I do enjoy answering people's questions, just like right now.
And this session was also recorded, so this will be available to everyone on our support portal as well. And I'll make sure to link his original tutorial in there as well, in case you missed that when we circulated it the first time.
I feel like there's something that I missed. Is there anything that you guys really want me to go over real quick? I can always go back on a few steps if there's something that you are curious about. Oops. That is my email right there. I just left it in the comments. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot any questions towards that way. And I also answer on Teams. I answer on Teams a lot faster than I would on my email. So if you want to just go ahead and jump on Teams one day and just send me a question, I'll be happy to answer it there as well.
All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today. Thank you all so much for attending. And again, thank you, Frank, so much. I know you are very busy, but we really appreciate you hopping on today. Again, you guys, if you have any questions, you can email him, but we're going to go ahead and wrap everything up. So y'all have a great day and a great rest of your week.
Thanks, Frank.
Of course, thank you for having me. Y'all have a great rest of your days.